What's going on, people? We are live for Belgium versus Egypt. Mo Salah watch in full effect. Captain in Egypt today. Fully rooting for Mo. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan. I'd love to see him have a good World Cup, to be honest. It's the one thing he hasn't had in his career is a good World Cup. I'd love him to get a few goals and for Egypt to do well in this World Cup. But being realistic, I think Belgium they should be too much. Belgium should be too much for this Egypt side, in my opinion. But with the likes of Salah and Marmoush, they're obviously dangerous. Do you know what I mean? They'll always be in with a shout, especially if Belgium play poor. I think Doku's probably the main man for Belgium, in my opinion. I think he's probably their biggest attacking threat. Trossard's obviously up there as well, but mediocre for me. But I'd expect Belgium to win this game. Obviously, like I said, rooting for Mo. I'd love to see Egypt win this and for Mo to bag one or two, one and an assist or something like that. But I think this Belgium team's too strong for Egypt, if I'm honest. But we'll see. We've seen a couple of surprises in this World Cup already. Spain drawing 0-0 with Cape Verde. Like, you can't write this stuff, bro. So they're just having their little sing-along, as they love. The old national anthems, and then we're underway. At least Belgium didn't start Lukaku. Honestly, I know that Charles de Kellaere is he's not a striker, but he's a better option than Lukaku, in my opinion. Two strikers that should not be playing or should not be starting in this World Cup is Lukaku and Ronaldo, in my opinion. I think if Ronaldo starts for Portugal, he holds them back massively, massively.
Putting up $1 million to win that amount of money back is nasty. I'll be honest. Bro, that's the game. That's the game, man. That's actually the game. The Tunisia was slapped. What was the score in the Tunisia game? And who did they play?
Right, anthems are over. Game's about to start. Let's get it cracking. Yeah, Belgium should do the biz here, man. I'm going to go Belgium 3-1. That's my honest opinion. Belgium 3-1. But you never know. We've seen Spain get a 0-0 earlier on today. I thought Spain would win that 3-0, 4-0 maybe. So it's been a funny World Cup, man. It's been a few funny performances and results already. There's a lot of players from the same generation, like having their last World Cup, this World Cup. Do you know what I mean? In this game as well, you've got the likes of Salah and De Bruyne, obviously ex-rivals Man City and Liverpool. Lukaku's in that era as well. But there's a few of them at this World Cup. Strong midfield. Tielemans and Onana. That's a good midfield, man. And then De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? In the 10. Doku out wide. I'm not keen on Trossard, to be honest, but he's a good player. They could do with a proper striker. And then, like I say, Egypt, you're looking at Salah, Marmoush, and possibly Shaw as the danger. I don't know much about Zico. He could be good. We'll soon see. Yo, what's going on, my bro? Yeah, bro, I can't believe Ilia Topuria, man. He got batted up last night, bro. He got punched up, man. And he quit, bro. I never expected Ilia to quit. Like, Ilia to quit on his stool. That's madness to me. Sorry, just sorting the camera out. But yeah, that's absolute bonkers to me, bro. I never seen that coming. But Justin Gaethje, man, what a fucking man. What a man, bro. To come back at this age, beat Paddy Pimblett and then go and beat fucking Topuria. Hopefully we should get that Paddy against Topuria fight. Hopefully that will happen now. I want to see that badly, man. And now that Topuria has been, do you know what I mean, beat up in such a way, I think it takes the fear factor away. Do you know what I mean? It's always the way with the fight game, bro. Whether it's boxing or UFC, once you've been beaten and you lose that air of confidence and you know you can be beat, fighters change after that, bro. So we'll see how Topuria comes back. I'd love to see him come back and fight Paddy. I think Paddy would have half a chance in that fight. What else are you saying? Yeah, bro, I think he was too confident, bro. He was too confident. He thought this was a walk in the park. He wasn't prepared for the animal that Gaethje is. And that wasn't even the best version of Gaethje. Like, Gaethje 4 or 5 years ago was a different animal. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he'll get the rematch. Gaethje won't give him the rematch, bro. He quit on his stool, blood. He quit on his stool. It's madness. Like, it's one thing you can't do. Like, the stick he's getting in the MMA community, all the fighters, all the fucking the pundits and fucking, do you know what I mean, content creators and shit. He done the worst thing possible, bro. He should have just went back out there and took a beating. It was 1 round to go. Yeah, I hear you. And Gaethje was blowing at that stage as well. Like a serious, like, do you know what I mean, attack on him with the fists and knees and even a kick if you had to. But like, you could have got him out of there at that stage. He was blowing. He was fucked. Like, his cardio was fucked. I don't know where he actually got the cardio from in the 4th round, but Gaethje's like that, man. He gets second wins all throughout fights. He's always dangerous, man. Be interesting to see what happens with this Conor and Max fight as well, because Max really should fuck him up, bro. Like, I don't see how Conor wins that fight, but like, because he's such a star and there's so much money around him. I worry, bro. I think sometimes shit gets rigged. I'll be honest. I don't think they will get the rematch, because they were speaking about it in the post-fight press conference or whatnot, and he said he doesn't feel Topuria deserves a rematch because he quit on his stall. Where's Mo? I swear my eyesight's getting bad in my old day and age. I shouldn't say that, man. Touch wood. I'm always getting players mixed up, man. What about that Spain game? Bro, I couldn't believe that. What did you make of that? Did you watch that? Mental stuff. But they look so bland. They look like they were lacking creativity until they brought Lamau on, or Yamal even. I was going to say Lamine. But once they brought him on, things changed a little bit. And then when they brought Nico, is it Nico Williams? Am I going mad? Or Inaki Williams, or whatever his fucking name is. Once they brought him on as well, do you know what I mean? They're their two starting wingers. Once them two come on, it changed, but it was too late. And Cape Verde fucking, they defended well, man. They defended well. They played all right as well, considering. Like, you've just got a 0-0 against Spain. That's got to be a fucking good performance from a team of that standard. Doku wriggling away in the midfield. Poor pass on Nana. Don't know why you're holding your hands out like that, bro. That's a terrible pass. Yeah, what do you reckon on this one, Andre? Do you reckon Egypt have enough to be able to win this game? I think Saporia. Yeah, I see someone saying today, humble paella. Not even humble pie, humble paella. Man's having some humble paella. But yeah, I don't know. It's easy. But I suppose when you're a fighter, like when you're McGregor and you're on that run where you're just beating everyone, obviously you're applying yourself correctly, you're training right in that, but it's easy. You're just plain sailing it. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going in there doing the business. Your confidence is sky high. There's nothing to question. You're just going and doing the biz, and you probably feel as if it's never going to end. And then once it ends, there's the true test of character. How do you come back? Because look at McGregor after Khabib. Finished. And a lot of fighters we've seen that with as well over the years. Boxing and MMA. Different fighters after they lose, bro, and like I say, a bad loss as well. When you lose to a KO, I think fighters are different after that as well. Once they experience their first KO, so we'll see what Ilya's made of, man. We'll really see what he's made of now. Like I say, he plain sailed it up until that point. If he can come back now and show the grit and determination to actually be his best again, because yeah, no one's seen that coming, bro. If you had the double last night on fucking unlucky. Belgium. Who was that? Was it De Bruyne? Yeah, of course. De Bruyne from the edge of the box. Just put one wide. But if you had put a double on Cyril Gahn and Gaethje last night, bro, you were quids in, bro. You were quids in. First thing I thought when I seen it, I fell asleep as well for the fucking. I fell asleep. I had the Sweden game on the telly, and I had the fucking UFC on the laptop, and I fell asleep. Before the Gaethje fight, bro. So I had to see the highlights this morning. I think I fell asleep when Sean O'Malley was fighting. We were just right at the end of the show. I think I seen the Sean O'Malley win. Yeah, I did. I seen the Sean O'Malley stoppage, and I think I fell asleep before the next fight started. But Isaac as well yesterday. Isaac looked sharp, man. Isaac looked razor sharp yesterday. I Was well impressed. Like for a man that's been shit all season and been unfit, he actually looks fit and sharp. He was dribbling, chopping, coming inside, got the goal. I was like, yeah, okay. And this is what I wanted for Isaac. Bro, he looked different, bro. He just looked more trimmed and lighter on his feet, all the movement, circling the ring and that. I was like, this ain't the same guy that fought John Jones. Like, he was a lot heavier when he fought John Jones. Oh, Ayari plays for Brighton. Good player still. Good player. I must confess, I'm a 41-year-old, yeah? But I still play Championship Manager, bro, every season. See, when it comes out, I'll download it and play a few seasons with different teams. And from doing that, obviously, you always get to know who the most highly rated young players are on the game anyway. But he was one as well that was good on the game, and I never really heard of him. Seen him a few times for Brighton, was like, okay. And then obviously he done that last night. So they do unearth some gems. Football Manager and fucking Championship Manager or whatever, all them games there. Yeah, not only that, but I thought they both looked small for heavyweight. Like I say, when Cyril Gane fought fucking John Jones, I thought he looked a lot heavier and a lot less mobile. Like his movement around the ring yesterday, the way he was light on his feet and he was using his feet, circling the ring and keeping the distance, coming in and out. He looked like a completely different fighter. He didn't have none of that when he fought Jones. Like, there was no movement. Jones just went, grabbed him, took him down and fucking dismantled him. Yeah, I hear it. But like, when you look at that performance last night from Cyril Gane, like I did have to think you could have done a lot better against John Jones. Do you know what I'm saying? Even that movement, he let Jones get too close to him far too quickly and take him down and do you know what I mean, dominate him. Like, he should have kept his distance. When Jones came into distance, either put the jab out or put a head kick out or put a straight kick out or something like that and step back off it. Do you know what I mean? Keep the distance and feel him out. Do you know what I mean? I think at the top level as well, you've got to do a bit of feeling out, because you can do all the training you want for a guy, but until you're actually in there with him and do you know what I mean? You see his stature in front of you and you know what I mean? You feel his jab coming at you, you see head kicks and shit like that. You can gauge it then when you're actually in there. And I think the top fighters are able to do that. You know, often you'll see a fighter take a round to suss a man out, and then in the second and third round, he'll dismantle it. Khabib was good like that as well. Khabib would suss you out and he'd find his entrance and he just fucking, do you know what I mean, ragdoll you. Poor from Onana. I've seen Onana give the ball away twice now. Poorly as well. People were talking about bringing him to Liverpool. Like, no, wait, not for me. If you think as well, how much would Aston Villa want for Onana? They probably want 60 mil. And you could probably get Buwadi for 50. So I know who I'm taking. They might even want more than 60 mil for Onana in this market. It's crazy. If West Ham want 85 for fucking Mateus Fernandes in a relegated team, then God knows how much Onana would cost. Yeah, I know. Fabrizio Romano said Arsenal and Liverpool have had direct talks with either Buwadi's agent or the club. We'll see what happens. I think the thing is as well, like, as a player, obviously Arsenal have won the league. They've got to the Champions League final. So you'd think as a player, they'd be more, they'd appeal more to a player, right? But for Buwadi, because he's a number 6, when you look at Arsenal, they've got so many midfielders, bro. He might look at that team and go, oh, am I going to be in and out of that team? I think if he goes to Liverpool, he becomes a main guy, like instantly. You'll go into the Liverpool team at 18 and be a main midfielder, like forever, bro, until you leave. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that appeal. And obviously, you know, new manager, we could nick him. We could nick him. I was saying earlier, if we could get Buwadi and Diamonde, I'd be very happy. I'd be very, very happy. Very happy. But I'll be honest as well, like, who was that? What's his name? Lebeco. Centre back running out with the ball. Love to see that. Oh no, it was Ngoy. Ngoy. Great player. Love to see that from a centre back. But yeah, if we could get both of them, I'll be delighted. But also at the same time, like with the midfield situation, like the Stefan Bakatek situation is very important for me. Like I genuinely believe he could be, as good, if not better, than Buwadi. Honestly, he's a real fucking baller, bro. Real baller. He's a real baller. He's a Spanish-style midfielder, but he's got that grit about him. He's been in England long enough, and he's been training with Liverpool long enough. He's got that grit, man. When he was fucking 19, what he done for us when he played for us, man, was amazing. He looked like a world-class number 6, and exactly what we need. So I'm not bent on the idea of, what do you know what I mean? I'm not against the idea of Bakatek getting some game time and starting and being that number 6 for us this year. Poor again by Belgium. Very poor passing, man. That's a free kick. It's got to be. Yellow card as well. That's poor. That is poor. No need to do that. Mo Salah. Well won, son. Well won. Yeah, bro. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't even brag. But like I said before, like I want to be a content creator, like a full-time content creator. I want to try and make this shit my job. I know it's still early days, but in time I want to try and make this shit my job. But I just can't stand the content, bro. Like I went on Instagram, do you know what I mean, after the Ivory Coast game, and it's all, oh yeah, Diamonde, yeah, Diamonde. Like you've seen one game. A lot of these motherfuckers never seen him before. I've been saying this shit for months, bro. I know a baller when I see him. Do you know what I mean? That's something that I stand on. Like I pick ballers out, I spot them early, and I say, yeah, he's good enough. And I said it about Diamonde. I studied him early on in the season, and I said, yes, this is the guy. I prefer to have a left footer on the right hand side like Mo, and a right footer on the left hand side like Vinny Jr. or Sadio Mane, etc. Right? I feel that's the new age way to play football, and it works best with overlapping fullbacks. That's my philosophy. But with him, he's got the ability to use both feet and go both ways. And I like him on the right hand side. I really like him on the right hand side. And what he done to Hincapié yesterday, like Hincapié's no mug, but just his pace and his power and his ability to use both feet. And sometimes technically he's a little bit clumsy. He can be a little bit clumsy, but when he gets it right, he's fucking amazing. That little double touch pass that he done through to Wahi as well shows me that he's got creativity. He's got, do you know what I mean? And I've seen it from him at Leipzig. The clips and the games I've seen of him at Leipzig last season, I just thought this guy's unreal. I thought this guy is worth 100 mil because he can't flop. Like he's the type of player for me, he can't flop. His work rate, his pace, his power, his dribbling ability, the ability to use both feet. He will have bad games, and sometimes he'll look technically bad and he'll get it wrong. His touch will be poor, etc., etc. But he will be on song more times than he's not on song, in my opinion. And he will always be a threat. Like there will never be a game where he's not a threat because of his pace and his attacking nature. Like he'll go at the fullback, and especially if he's coached that way. If he's coached that way to be aggressive and go at the fullback and to get forward, get into the box and try and nick goals. Like, bro, I see him honestly being a star. I see him being a star, bro. And that's why I said early days. I said paid 100 mil for him. And a lot of people saying, oh Diamonde for 100 mil was a disgrace and he's not worth 100 mil. I'm different. I'm saying, look, I don't care if the market is gone fucked. You've got to pay what you need to pay. And in the current market, he's the best 100 mil spent for us. He's exactly what we need. I would bring Jared Bowen in as well on top of him. I would definitely bring Bowen in as well because I think you could probably get Bowen for 20, 25 mil. He's 28 or 29, right? But you could get him for cheap and have Diamande, Bowen, and Rio as your three wingers and rotate them. So you're always starting two of those three, because you can't play Rio 38, 40 games next season. He's still only 18. He'll just have turned 18. So I think Rio can probably, make 25 to 30 starts next year. And if we have someone like Jared Bowen, they could probably do the same. Do you know what I mean? 20, 25 starts maybe on the right-hand side. And when we play Bowen on the right-hand side, we move Diamande over to the left. When Rio plays, Diamande plays on the right. So, I think those three signings, Buwadi, Bowen, and Diamande, I think we will be cooking, bro. I'm not lying. I think we'll be cooking. Gravenberch had a good game yesterday as well. As we was watching it, innit? He was there. I know you love Gravenberch, but I was impressed with him yesterday. I was. So I think him, Szoboszlai, and Buwadi, and we've got Wirtz, Diamande, Bowen, Rio. Darwin's meant to be coming back as well, so we'd have Darwin as backup to to Isaac, who's, looked razor sharp yesterday. Bro, I was so happy about how Isaac looked yesterday. Do I think Arsenal style of play might... what's that? Let me put this on the screen. Boom. Do I think Arsenal style of play might steer top players away from wanting to play there? That's a weird one, I'm not sure, bro, because a lot of the time with these players nowadays, it's about money and Champions League football. So, for Arsenal, you would look at them and think, yeah, they've just won the league. They'll get Champions League football every year. They just got to the Champions League final as well. So when those guys are approaching you and selling the project to you, oh, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Who was that? What a goal. He's absolutely slapped that. He slapped that. He's absolutely slapped that bottom corner. He's absolutely slapped it. Ashore, my guy Ashore, I was saying about him before the game. Yeah, serious. Egypt 1, Belgium 0. Wallop, have some of that. Match time. Where are we? 19th minute. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. One touch out of his feet. Perfect touch as well. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Where are we at now? 20. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, beautiful piece of play. Let me catch up with your comments, bro. What are we saying? Boom. You've got to pay for the talent. He's a clear elite talent. I'm not down with Barcola, bro. He's not good enough. I don't know. I feel Barcola is good enough, if I'm honest. If I'm being honest, I feel he's good enough, but I don't think he's as good as Diamande in terms of what we need. If we didn't have Rio and we needed a left winger, I'd be up for getting Barcola. But I think the fact that Diamande is he's as effective on the right as he is from the left, and the fact that he could use both feet puts him clear for me. I don't think Barcola is effective from the right. Let's have a look. Yeah, McKay, it's Ngoy, isn't it? How old is Ngoy? 23. So he's the future, really. Here he is. Yeah, I think they have. Like I said, this is their golden generation is gone. But let me actually have a look at their bench, because I swear they've got better defenders than this. They must have injuries. Surely they must have injuries. They've got Zeno de Bast from Sporting Lisbon. Is he not on the bench? Is he injured? Joaquin Says as well, decent left back. Salah Makers, I know he's getting on, but he could possibly be be an option at right back. They got Matthias Fernandes as well from Lille. He's a good player. I'd possibly consider starting him instead of Trossard, and maybe play Trossard up top. But yeah, they haven't really got. Zeno de Bast is probably their best defender, in my opinion. But he must be injured or something. I wasn't even aware. They got good goalkeepers though. I'll tell you, Courtois, Lamens of Man United, and Penders. You don't know about that Penders. He's on loan at where is he on loan at again? Strasbourg. He's on loan at Strasbourg. Good goalkeeper, man. Very good with his feet as well. Good shot stopper. I think he's about 6'5" or some shit as well. Good in the air. Yeah, fantastic strike by Ashore. Egypt's value for their lead right now, to be fair. Belgium haven't looked great. They need to get the ball out to Doku more and faster. They just need to be getting the ball out to Doku quickly and letting him go at the fullback. But them not having a proper number 9 as well, I think it's a weakness for them. Like they're weak up top, man. Who have they got? Lukaku. They haven't really got another striker on the bench, you know. Lukaku is literally their only striker in the whole fucking squad. That makes no sense to me at all. They've got that young lad as well, Lucas Stassin. He plays for Saint Etienne. But he's a good little goal scorer, man. I don't know why they wouldn't have just took someone like that instead of playing fucking Kelleter as a number 9 when he's clearly not. We're saying hydration break. Yeah. Let me go for a smoke quickly. I'll be back in 2 minutes, people. Oh, they're in down the left-hand side. Terrible ball, straight to the defender. De Bruyne. Decent ball, cut out though. Doku, man. Run him. You got to run your defender, bro. You're the one hope for this team. Yeah, Egypt are getting men behind the ball well. Oh, he has a foul anyway. Good save though from the keeper. He didn't know that. Good left foot shot from De Bruyne. Good save from the keeper. But foul given. Doku, every time he gets the ball, man, he's running up to the defender, then checking back. He doesn't actually seem on his game today. He needs to be a bit more brave. Take the defender on, man. Yo, big up, Kojo. What are you saying, brother? Oh, swear down. Big up, bro. Do you know what? I'm on my phone. I go on my phone, yeah. I'll be honest. I was on my phone and I popped into Rance's stream, just said big up and that, do you know what I mean? And pop into Gunner's stream as well. Do you know what I mean? I try and network, bro. So it's good to see that at least some person come in here anyway. What are you saying, though? What are you saying on this game? I'll be honest, bro. Belgium are disappointing me, man. Like they look stale. Their only threat really seems Doku. And he's every time he gets the ball, he's running up to the defender, then checking back. He's not actually trying to beat the defender. Yeah, my bro, shoot me a follow and like the stream if you would, please, bro. You know how it works with this content game. Be hugely appreciated. When you got 4 people in there, man, all 4 people will probably come from Gunner's stream. That's the maddest thing. But big up Lee Gunner, man. He's an OG. Yeah, bro. Belgium ain't all that, bro. I was saying it earlier, like this is the end of their golden generation. The likes of Lukaku and De Bruyne, and even their backline. All of their backline is over 30, I think, except for what's his name again? Ngoy. Ngoy looks decent still. I think they're missing Zeno de Bast, the Sporting what's their name? Sporting Lisbon centre back. Yeah, I see. You know that meme? I know you're on about that meme, innit? The lizard meme. They say Doku when he's dribbling. But you know the worst thing is he's been playing well for Man City. Like this season, I've been more impressed with him than any other season. But he's just not looking direct enough here. He needs to like try and take the leadership for Belgium. Be their main player. Do you know what I mean? Be their star player. He needs to step up. Decent ball into the box by De Bruyne, but Tielemans couldn't get on the end of it. And they look stale. They do look stale, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you, man, coming in here. You know what I mean? If you would, please shoot me a follow, like the stream. It would help out a lot. You know how it goes. I appreciate you, man, coming in here. Yeah, he has been, bro. He has been. This is the thing. I was saying this to someone yesterday on my stream. Like only certain players have that about them when they can actually grip a game and take a game by the scruff of the neck and say, "No, I'm the one that's going to change this game." Like De Bruyne in his prime, he'd do that shit for fun. I look at Belgium now, and there's no one that really can do that. But De Bruyne can still try and do that, but it's to a limited level. Do you know what I mean? I think Doku's the guy now that needs to step up and become the main guy. If he could add goals, more goals. Look, here he is. He goes again. I think they are doubling up on him, obviously because he's the danger. But he's still, you know, at this level, he needs to show himself if he wants to be a real top player. But they just look stale. A lot of these teams, Spain as well. Spain looked like lost for creativity without Yamal and Williams. Until those guys came on, like they looked stale as fuck. Modern day teams seem to have real trouble breaking down low blocks, and I think it's a lot of the time to do with how slowly they move the ball. Like if you've got wingers like Doku, you need to isolate him. So like switching the play quickly, not going from right back to centre back to centre back to left back. Oh, Egypt nearly scored again. Fucking hell. Is that a corner? Did he save that? He did, yep. I thought it was a deflection. Great strike. What's my man's name? Zico. Zaki. Egypt look all right, man. Got to say, that's probably the worst corner I've ever seen. Doku's away down the right. Can he beat his man? He's won a free kick. Or is it a throw-in? No, it's a free kick. Referee's got his yellow card up. Yeah, I agree. But who would you throw in there? That's the thing. Who would you throw in the lineup that's on the bench? Excuse me. I agree, bro. I agree. But I think the thing was that they didn't have Lamine and Williams available to start. And when I look at the squads, like they're lacking for wingers. Do you know what I mean? I think age as well. Like when you're dealing with the likes of Ferran Torres and that, like good players, don't get me wrong, but past their sell-by date a little bit. Do you know what I mean? The game is evolving as well. Like the game's becoming more and more physical. Like especially on the wing, you need to be lightning quick to be a top winger. You need to work hard. You need to have good dribbling ability. Do you know what I'm saying? And Spain don't seem to have it, apart from Williams and Yamal. Pino, I think Dani Olmo as well. Dani Olmo is probably one that I would stop because I think he makes shit happen. He is one of them players that can actually grip the game by the scruff of the neck and make something happen. He's got a bit of dogfight in him. Do you know what I'm saying? I think they lack that a little bit without Lamine and Williams in the team. Yeah, he's a baller, bro. He gets goals as well. Even at Barcelona, I think he's been slept on. He's not given enough game time. He is a baller. He is actually a baller. Yeah, and I think he's different for Spain as well. He's not the typical kind of Spanish number 10, if you get where I'm coming from. He's a bit more like European. I think because he played in Germany, he reminds me like he's a bit more direct than all that tiki-taka stuff. Do you know what I mean? But he's a good number 10, man. He will get you goals and assists. Puts a good shift in. I always see anytime I've watched him play, he's always good off the ball. He's pressing. Yeah, Belgium looks so lackluster here, man. It's not a great game, to be honest. Yeah. A lot of people forget that or don't even know that. Where was he? Was it Dynamo Zagreb? He went there from Spain as well, wasn't it? Where was he? Was he actually in Barcelona's academy? And went to Croatia and then ended up coming back to Spain via Germany. But yeah, even then, like I say, Football Manager and that, he was always good on Football Manager. when he was in Croatia. So I always knew about him as a baller. Then when he went to Leipzig, obviously I was watching out for him, but he smashed it over there as well, to be fair. But yeah, Belgium could do with a baller like that right now, I'm telling you. These lot look fucking stale, mate. Stale bread. Well won back by De Bruyne. Who's that? Trossard. They switched the wingers now. Trossard's on the left. Onana, edge of the box. You got to hit that, one of you. De Bruyne put in. Doku on the right hand side, pull back. De Bruyne, great block, whoever that was. I don't know who that was for Egypt, but that was a great piece of defending. Yeah. He was. That's what I thought. He was at Barcelona and then went to Dynamo. Yeah, bro, proper senior citizens, man. They're all over 30, except for Ngoy. Ngoy actually looks decent, I've got to say, from what I've seen of him. Good in the air, good on the ball, calm as well. Like he's not a hoofer, do you know what I mean? He's a passer. Oh, ref, you got to let that go, man. I thought that was a decent challenge. Trossard going down like a baby. Oh, bro. Hazard and De Bruyne together as well. Well, those type of ballers, man. Just those type of ballers, Hazard, they haven't got no one near that in this squad. And even De Bruyne in his prime, like you see him there playing that through ball. He's still got quality, but he's just, no man can deny Father Time. Not Mo Salah, not Kevin De Bruyne, not Virgil van Dijk, no one. He's not the man he used to be. He's still a good player, but he's not the man he used to be. Who knocked Belgium out of that World Cup? I can't remember. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days. Who knocked them out of that World Cup? That's exactly what it is. And see as well, like his game a lot. He used to get the ball in like just outside the opponent's final third, and he'd drive. He had pace. He was able to dribble with the ball. He used to be a winger, so he relied on his pace a little bit with driving through midfield, driving past defenders and shit. Yeah, I think his body's just slowed down a bit. He can't cover as much distance as he used to. But look at that again. Like you see him pinging passes, man. Like they still rely on him so much. They haven't got no one near his ability. I'm trying to think. I'm sure they've got some players. They must have left some players at home. Let me have a look at their bench. Like Alex Witsel. How fucking old is Alex Witsel now, bro? 37 years old. Lukaku. Dodi Lukebakio. He's not, considering what they have, he's a good option because he's direct and he is actually a winger. So maybe putting him on the right hand side would be an option. And I know he's not a world beater, but they don't really have options, as you can see while I'm going through. Diego Moreira, the guy at Strasbourg, decent as well, quite attacking, good dribbler. Apart from that, Matthias Fernandes at Lille, he'd be another good option, to be fair. So they have got a couple of options that they can at least try. I'd go with that Fernandes, that Pardo. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, I hear it, Andre. I hear it. And this is what counts at international football. We were saying this the other day. Like the teams that have been playing together for years, like have been to 2 World Cups and done 2 African nations or 2 European championships together. They build a connection. But when you've got a new squad of new players that are not used to playing together, it's always a problem. That's why I said USA. I picked USA as my dark horse for that reason. I looked at the team and I was like, these men have been playing together for years. Pulisic, Balogun, Tyler Adams, Winston McKennie, Sergio Dest, all them, man, they come up through the same like fucking generation. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like their 3rd World Cup or some shit, maybe 2nd. I might be reaching there. De Bruyne, Doku on the right hand side. Again, that's not a foul. But bro, he's been underwhelming today, man. Do you know what I mean? This is the guy that I've seen in the Premier League absolutely destroying defenders. Egypt have got him under wraps. They're working like dogs as well, Egypt. Do you know what I mean? And this is another thing. Like, you can have all the silky footballers in the world, but people underestimate how important off the ball work is. Like, no matter how shit your team is at actual football, if you get them fit, you make them run, you make them press, you know what I mean? Work hard, double up on players, get back, run back, cover and shit like that. You can make life hard for any team. Like, do you know what I mean? Especially at World Cup level, bro. As a baseline, the least you can do is work your bollocks off, be organised, and make life hard for the opposition. And we've seen that with Cape Verde today. Do you know what I mean? I know Spain weren't fucking, they weren't fantastic, but Cape Verde worked hard, made life hard for them. Egypt on the counter attack down the left hand side. Good use of the ball again by the goal scorer. He's having a good game, man. Yeah. That Spain team as well, bro. They come up from the 21s. A lot of them, they were playing together for years. When Spain had that run, when they won back-to-back European championships and the World Cup, that was literally the epitome of that shit. Those players just knew each other like the back. A lot of them were at similar clubs as well. I think there might have only been like 5 clubs in their starting lineup. Do you know what I mean? If that. A lot of them played for Barcelona. A lot of them played for Madrid. As per usual, do you know what I mean? Japan. Bro, Japan yesterday, man. Like, the thing is as well, like, I said this during the game. Like, I follow a lot of the coaching pages on Instagram and shit like that, right? And when you see how they're coaching in Japan compared to how they're coaching in other countries, like here as well, it's different levels, bro. If you see what the kids at 12 years, 14 years old can do with a ball in Japan at standard, all this like dribbling backwards and shit, bro, it's mental. It's mental. And every generation, they're progressively getting better. Like, they are technically sound always. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Japan could be, maybe not next World Cup, but the one after. They could actually be in with a shout, though, if the progression like this keeps happening. Because I'm telling you, the way they're training their kids, it's unreal. It's on a different level. You see the technical ability of these kids in Japan, bro, blow your mind. Yeah. I think it's the philosophy as well that you adapt. Do you know what I mean? I'm 41, so I remember, like, I still remember teams like Wimbledon, and I remember the ethos of being a young player in this country, and what we were told to do. Do you know what I mean? You know, the phrase is, when in doubt, hoof it out. That's like an English phrase. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I was young, how England used to play and how the game was seen, like, play long balls towards a target man, get the knockdowns and shit like that. The game has changed even in this country, like, a lot over the years. Do you know what I mean? You see the progression of football, but the technical ability now, the mix of technical ability and physicality, strength, pace, and technical ability. So, like, if you think of a winger, for example, the 2 things you want is the technical ability and pace. Yeah, these men have to do better, bruv. These men have to do a lot better. Trossard, Doku. De Bruyne's trying to pull strings, but there's no one on his level, bro. There's no one really on his level. He's working alone. Egypt are dogging it out. Scored a great goal and they're dogging it out. They're working hard. Belgium ain't really showing much, to be honest. Trust me, bro. The game's becoming more physical than ever. Do you know what I mean? So if you have, physical attributes, you're halfway there. And maybe that's the one thing the likes of Japan don't have. Do you know what I mean? Like, when have you ever seen a Japanese man in a 100 meters sprint? They're not big, naturally big guys either. Terrible defending by, keeper saved it. Ngoy, my guy Ngoy. I was saying he's having a good game, looks impressive, and then he makes a mistake. Marmouche pounced on it, but couldn't finish it. Yeah, that's terrible defending, man. You can't do that at the World Cup, bro. Yo, Nataj, what's happening, bro? How you doing? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you popping in the chat. What are you saying? You watching the game? What do you think? Ball into the box, headed out, edge of the box. Belgium won, Egypt what? Oh, 1-1. You think 1-1, yeah? That's a fair shout. I think Belgium have to pick it up a bit if it's going to be 1-1. I'll be honest. It's not been a great game, but I feel obviously Egypt scored a good goal. They're on the ascend again now. They got a corner. I think they've worked harder than Belgium. Belgium have been a bit lackluster. Moving the keepers missed it. Keepers missed it, and Egypt nearly scored at the back post. I think the referee's given a free kick. Was it a free kick though? I didn't see a foul on Courtois. I don't know about you. But which team disappoints until now most? Brazil or Spain? Bro, I think it has to be Spain. My bro. 0-0. Do you know what I mean? Brazil, I feel, played a better team as well in Morocco. Morocco were impressive. Do you know what I mean? Saibari, Bouadi in midfield as well. And as a team, I thought they played half decent. Cape Verde played well, but they're not on Spain's level. They shouldn't be getting a 0-0 against Spain. So, I feel Spain probably been the most disappointing. The key thing about that as well is the fact that they didn't start Yamal and Williams through injury. Like, they were trying to ease those guys in, but without those guys on the wing, they just look lost, bro, out of ideas, no creativity. And this is how important, like we said, the physicality, the fast wingers, that can dribble, have technical ability. You need them in your fucking team in this day and age. I'm in the UK, bro. I'm in London. Yeah. Where are you watching from? It's weird. I don't even know where people are watching from. Andre, where are you watching from, bro? I don't even know where you're watching from. Are you watching from America, bro? I'm sure we've had this conversation already, but my mind's a sieve right now, bro. Staying up late for these watchalongs. It's messing with my head, bro. But yeah, let me know where you lot are from as well. Interesting. Let me stop the timer. So that's right. We're at 1-0. Oh, big up, bro. Big up, my Indian massive, bro. You might be my first Indian watcher. So big you up, bro. Shoot me a follow as well, please, bro. It'd be much appreciated. Do you know what I mean? Trying to build up this channel is hard work, man. Doing watch-alongs every day and It's good to see some new people in here, bro. So thanks for coming. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, America, NYC. At least I remembered that right. Do you know what I mean? I was like, sure, my man's in America. Yeah, bro, get out there, man. Get out there and enjoy the World Cup when you can, my brother. Like, I can tell you're a proper football man. Do you know what I'm saying? You're here for, like, you pop into all of my watch-alongs, bro. So big you up. Do you know what I'm saying? But while you're out there, bro, get out there, man. Get out there. Try and get to a game if you can. Whatever country it is. Do you know what I'm saying? You must have some contacts. Maybe try and get some tickets for fucking a knockout game or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Go and experience that, my bro. Nataj, do you follow the Premier League then as well? Like, who's your Premier League team? Who do you support? What club do you support? Right. I'm going to go for a quick smoke before the second half starts. Obviously, I don't smoke on camera because of YouTube, innit? I've been told just not to do it, so. These hydration breaks are quite handy for me because I can go and, you get me? But when we start next season and I'm doing the Premier League watch-alongs, I'll only be able to, you get me, once every watch-along in between half-time. But yeah, on that note, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll swear down. Well, you're a keeper, yeah? I love that. Everyone wants to be a striker, bro, but fair play. You're a keeper. What made you want to be a keeper out of curiosity? Like, I always wonder with goalkeepers. Because, like, you know, like, everyone always wanted to be a striker, and, you know what I mean, some people fall back to be a defender. If you're big, sometimes people make do you know what I mean? You'll end up being a defender. But like, how do goalkeepers realize they're good in goal? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it one of them ones, man, just go and goal at the park and they just think, well, I'm quite good at this. Say, fuck it, I'm gonna be a goalkeeper. Oh, so yeah. So you got the physique for a goalkeeper, yeah? Say less. Yeah, man. Do you post any of your stuff, bro? You should post some of your content on social media, you know. Little highlights from your games and shit. If any of you that are on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, like all my stuff is, I think it's in the description. Yeah, it is. It's in the description of this watch along. Follow me in there, shoot me a message. Do you know what I mean? I'll follow you back, bro. I'm still trying to build this channel. Do you know what I'm saying? It's early days. But I want to, do you know what I mean, network and connect and build a little community here. So next season, when we're doing the Premier League watch-alongs, we've actually got a little community that we can vibe with together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting in the work now through the World Cup, trying to grow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing 56 watch-alongs to this World Cup. We're on number 6 right now, so I've got 50 more to do. So hopefully by the end of that, we're somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Yes, pick up Irish. Bro, I was so surprised with Turkey. Because of Yilmaz, and Arda Güler, I genuinely thought they were going to be a problem. And Australia come away with a clean sheet and a 2-0 victory. I was surprised. I didn't actually stay up and watch that game because it was on at 5 o'clock for me, 5 a.m. But I seen the highlights and yeah, fair play to Australia, man. Turkey, I don't know what happened to them. But with those attacking players, they should be doing a lot better. Do you know what I mean? Arda Güler was a young player of the year in Spain, I think. That Yilmaz at Juventus as well, absolute baller. So yeah, they might need to do better. But it's been a funny World Cup already. It's like I say, there's a lot of complacency. I think teams are looking like they're just not ready for it almost. Do you know what I mean? The football looks lackluster. Like even Spain today, I was looking, I'm saying like you guys were fucking favourites to win this tournament. Where's the creativity? Where's the goal for it? Until Yamal came on, there was like it was so fucking rigid, bro. Like lacking creativity. And then Williams came on, it got a bit better again, but yeah, they were poor, bro. They were poor, and they're the favourites for the competition. You're in hospital. What for, bro? I hope you're okay, man. First of all, do you know what I mean? Sending love. I hope you're all right, man. But what are you doing in hospital, bro? I hope it's nothing major. Do you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Good. What are you saying? You're watching the football. You're multitasking. You're working and watching the football. And chatting in the watch along. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? That is multitasking. Yeah, I hope the second half picks up as well, man. Like that first half was a bit dead. Goal from Egypt was good, but Belgium had the majority of the possession and they weren't really doing much with it. So hopefully they're a bit more attacking. The game opens up a bit. Hopefully we see a bit more of Mo Salah as well, getting isolated on the right-hand side. So who do you support, Netaj? Who do you support? What do you support a Premier League team or? Yes, I agree, bro. I've been saying this, and it's good to see other people been saying it as well. I see Ian Wright say something about it. I see the little rat Gary Neville even say something about it. So they're using it as an opportunity to take ad breaks in America. So when they have the hydration breaks, it gives them a minute to sell adverts, make more money. I think they're generally like they're trying to make the game more US style for some reason. Having the whole World Cup in the US, introducing these fucking breaks, even when it's not that hot. Do you know what I mean? Every game mandatory has these breaks. They've also introduced a fucking halftime concert at the World Cup, like the fucking Super Bowl and some shit. It's getting out of hand. And what I think they're trying to do is make it like NBA or NFL. Do you know what I mean? The quarters. Instead of having two halves of football, we'll end up having fucking 4 quarters, and then they can incorporate more adverts into the into the show. Do you know what I mean? And then they can probably sell the rights for the rights to the Premier League. They can probably sell them for more because there's more advert space. I don't know, bro. It's all corporate bullshit, in my opinion. Yeah, all corporate bullshit for me, bro. And you can see as well, like even with footballers now, like every fucking I look at Liverpool, yeah, and I see, last season Konate doing brand deals. So Boslai is doing loads of brand deals. Hugo Ekitike doing brand deals, doing modelling shoots and shit like that. Like these men should be focused on football. If I sign a footballer, I want him focused to the cause. I'm saying, listen, mate, there's certain stipulations. Shit, I'm saying, none of this bullshit. Keep your eye and your mind on the fucking football. And especially after the season we've had, our players at Liverpool were getting days off and they were going out doing modelling shoots for Hugo Boss and fucking Balenciaga and all these other fucking stupid brands. And they're meant to be footballers, not fucking models. I don't like that shit, bro. And I know some people will say, oh, it's their life, let them do what they want. But nah, not when you're on fucking 300 grand a week and you're a full-time professional footballer. Do you know what I mean? You need to make certain commitments to that fucking, to that job for the money you're getting. It's pure greed as well. Like they don't even need the fucking money. Yeah, you always knew that was going to happen. And I think the pitches in Mexico are probably better as well because they're authentic. A lot of these pitches they're using in the USA, they're fucking, do you know what I mean? Near on AstroTurf. I've seen a video about some of the pitches are basically like 4G AstroTurf with real grass implemented into it because that way they can get around the laws. Because I think the laws are something like the turf has to be a certain percentage grass. So they end up using the 4G and putting grass into it. Like, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. Just like football's not a hard sport. It's not a fucking hard sport. Just you know what I mean? Run it properly and let the game stay the way it's meant to be. We've seen, everything political is pushed into football, from, race issues, taking a knee, BLM and that, to fucking rainbow badges and all that. Like, football should just stay football. They shouldn't try to use it in the way they do. Political bullshit, brand deals, fucking adverts. It's just nonsense, man. It gets jarring after a while. But anyway, we're back to the game. Second half's about to kick off. Great goal from Egypt, first half. Lovely touch out of his feet, buried it in the bottom corner. Is there any changes? No, there's no changes made. So yeah, I think, I don't know, who's been the best player on the park? It's probably been that Ashore, the goal scorer. Salah hasn't really done too much. Marmoush has looked lively a couple of times, but nothing come of it. If I was Belgium, I'd definitely be looking at a substitution very soon if things don't change. Because they look very, very stale. Very, very stale. What are you saying, my bro? Let's have a look. USA stadiums are multi-purpose stadiums, not built for football. Yeah, exactly that, bro. Exactly that. And like I say again, We see it with Tottenham's ground as well. How often Tottenham's ground is used for concerts and boxing events and shit like that. A lot of the time they're building these stadiums now with multi-purpose functionality, which affects the pitch sometimes, and it's all in the name of money. Like the game will never come first again. Like football is just completely a business, and any way they can fucking milk it, they will. Unfortunately. But yeah, man, I feel Belgium need a striker, man. Kellater up top is just not the one, and they've got Lukaku on the bench as probably their only striker option. So I don't know. It's looking a bit peak for them, this competition, to be honest. Ref, man. Should have let that play on. I don't think that went out. The free kicks have been very, very soft. Even a couple of red cards that I see. That's another thing that's happening to the game. The physicality's been, do you know what I mean, taken out of it. You can't go near a goalkeeper. Fucking, do you know what I mean? You can't really fucking challenge properly nowadays. Slide tackles and shit like that, do you know what I mean? The game's getting less and less physical. Egypt's work rate, man. Got to admire the work rate. This is what I'm saying, doing the simple things in football. Just actually putting a shift in, not being too egotistical, thinking you're fucking Maradona. You get a whole team working, pressing, tracking back, putting challenges in, really working like dogs for the ball. It goes a long way. Great ball, that. What a ball. Here he is again, Ashore, on the left-hand side. He slipped it down. They're in. Was that Salah? Oh, no, it wasn't. Salah's on the right-hand side. Shame it wasn't Salah. That could have been 2-0. I feel if Egypt go 2-0 up, I feel this game's nearly over, because Belgium do not look creative at all. I can't see them scoring 2 goals. They might nick 1, but I can't see them scoring 2 unless they make changes. Broski, run it out. Man's got Zico on the back of his shirt. You know what I mean? Don't take the piss, bruv. Man's got Zico on the back of his shirt. I don't know, absolute calamity there. Zico again. He's definitely not the Brazilian Zico. I'm sure of that. What's happening here? The ref's got his card out. Prophet, what's going on, my bro? Big you up. Everyone, well, I say everyone, but the few people that are in here. This guy here, he's another Liverpool supporter. He's another content creator. As you can see, the Liverpool Prophet. But follow him, man. He's a good guy. Becoming a Paolo, man. We've done a few streams together, and yeah, Prophet. We'll be doing a lot of streams next year, bro. Throughout the Liverpool season, 100%. Big you up, my bro. You still here, Prophet? What do you think of this game? Because personally, I think I'll be honest. I'm enjoying the World Cup, but like I just think it's been a few shocks, and I was saying as well, like the simple things in football are not being done. Do you know what I mean? If you look at Spain, like football is an overcomplicated game for me. Like you need to utilize the strengths in your team, and you need to play quick in this day and age. Pace and physicality is very important in modern day football, and you need to utilize your paciest and most technical players. Get the ball to them quickly. Spain were moving the ball slow, too many touches, too much time on the ball, no creativity. I've seen it from a few teams as well, a few bigger teams. So we're seeing that the big teams that are supposed to light up the World Cup are not actually performing. Some of the smaller teams are showing that they can mix it. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest, I think USA are the best team that I've seen so far. I think USA, Germany, and Sweden. Yeah, bro, I was surprised at Sweden because Sweden, they lost their 2 fucking friendlies before the World Cup. They lost one to Norway. I can't remember who the other one was, or they might have drew the other one. But they weren't impressive, bro. Doku away down the left-hand side. They're tripling up on him, though. Belgium are starting to push forward a little bit more, but as I say that, Egypt are on a break. Yeah, USA. I think USA have probably been the best team. That is a great ball. That is a great ball. USA have impressed me the most, if I'm honest. And I think if you take all the big names out of it, you know, players' names, countries' names, and you just actually judge the football for the football, I think USA have probably been the best team, bro. Obviously, Germany won 7-0, but they played Curacao, sorry. Be interesting to see when they play a decent side. And everyone's raving about Wirtz. Like, I know we're Liverpool supporters, bro, but like with this whole content thing as well, I don't do the bias thing. I just try and keep it honest and realistic. And I didn't think he was fantastic. He got the assist. It was a standard assist. And I thought Musiala outshone him clearly. Like, if there was anyone on that pitch that I would want at Liverpool, it was Musiala. But yeah, we'll see how he gets on in the rest of the competition. Oh, swear down. Tunisia sacked their manager in the World Cup. Did Tunisia sack their manager after the Sweden game? Free kick for Belgium on the edge of the box. Now, this is dangerous. Kevin De Bruyne. He may be cracking on. Wait, that's crazy. They sacked their coach at the World Cup. What are you doing, bro? Like, what the fuck are you doing after the first game? Nah. That's an outrage. Like, who's going to come in and pick up the pieces? What do you expect them to do? Yeah, fucking hell. Whoever's playing Tunisia next must be fucking delighted. It's a team in turmoil. Just got battered 5-1 and now they sacked the manager in a World Cup. Crazy work. Crazy work. But De Bruyne on the edge of the box, free kick to Belgium. This is perfect range for De Bruyne. Let's have a look. Oh. He's clipped the post, I think. He's clipped the post. Let's have a look at that again. Has he clipped the post? He has. He's clipped the post. Unlucky. But that's about as dangerous as they've looked. Do you know what I mean? They've been very underwhelming. Yeah, big up to the people in it, man. Especially those in the chat. I appreciate you. Anyone else that's in here that hasn't said hello in the chat, say hello. Let us know where you're from, who you're supporting, what you think of the game, all of that jazz. Mo Salah. Oh no, it's not Mo Salah. It's fucking Zico, the fake Brazilian. He's no Brazilian Zico, that's for sure. Oh, it was Mo with the ball. Nice ball. Where are they playing, Mo? Looks like Mo's playing up front. Lovely play by Egypt. Can he get there? He's got there, hasn't he? He's kept that in. He's looking like Zico now. Unlucky. But it's good play. It's good play from fucking Egypt. They've won it back as well. And my man's laying on the ground, bro. You need to get up and help. He's, oh my days. Put that in. Oh my God. He's put it out for a throw-in. He's only put it out for a throw-in. Ashore as well. The guy that absolutely buried the first goal. They should have scored. They should have scored. The 2 opportunities there to score. He's absolutely, I don't know what's he done there, bro. I don't know what has he done there? How has he put that out for a throw-in? Yeah. Mo Salah getting a header in, you know. Mo Salah winning fucking headers against the Belgian fucking defenders. Yeah, it's not been good from Belgium at all. Egypt playing a better football, looking more dangerous, to be honest. The most dangerous Belgium looked was that Kevin De Bruyne free kick. These man have had a bad game. De Bruyne's trying to pull strings, but there's no one on his level. Who have they taken off there? Onana. Yeah, he's had a poor game as well, to be fair. And Castagna. Disciple and Raskin. Disciple's a good attacking fullback, to be fair. Don't know why they started Castagna. He's a right back as well. They've got Joaquin Says as well, another attacking left back. Mo Salah. Egypt are on the ascend here. I'm telling you, they're knocking on the door. Well won back, man. Well won back. Who's that? He's given away a free kick, but that's you stop them on the counter attack, man. Great play. Whoever that was for Egypt. There we go. Great work from Ashore. That's what I'm saying. The off-the-ball work, man. The shape, the organisation. There's certain things you can demand from your team. Like I say, to make life hard for any opposition. Whether it's fucking Lamine Yamal or Kylian Mbappe or fucking Vinny Jr. or whoever. There's simple things you can do. If you can set your team up correctly and actually get them fucking operating correctly. Do you know what I mean? Get them fit, get them running, get them working hard, get them pressing as a team and working in unison. Even low-level ballers can work as a team and make life hard for the best of players. And that's exactly what we've seen from Cape Verde earlier against Spain. I know Spain were poor, but like I say, it's slept on. A lot of people think football's all about silky fucking £100 million players, but you can get a team of fucking lesser individuals to be a better team, and that's always been the way. Now I look at some of these big names and they don't work hard enough, bro. In today's football, you know, the fittest team. Who's the fittest team? Who's covering the most grass? Who's the most physical, most dominant in the air? Like I said, all these physicalities come into it. That's a great ball into De Bruyne. But they're on him. They're on him like fucking wolves. Like hyenas. Great work, great defending. And fucking Zico's gone away. Is it Zico? Oh, he's only spooned it over the fucking bar. Defenders put him off at the end. Just nudged him over. It was Zico, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely not the Brazilian Zico, but good run. Good run. Great play by Egypt. Great defending, first of all. And he spun fucking Ngoy. He's absolutely spun him, done him for pace. And he's just got nudged as he's hit that. Throwing him off. He spooned it over the bar. But Egypt's playing a better football. They're set up better as well. Like the shape of them. They're working harder. Just looking like the better team, to be honest. Belgium looks so poor. Look out of ideas. Look like they ain't got a clue. No creativity. Doku can't make anything happen. De Bruyne can't make anything happen. They're struggling. As I say that, De Bruyne takes it on the chest. Doku. Tries to go in between two players and falls over. No pen for me from first sight. No pen for me at all. Looks like he played it through them and fell over. But he goes through. He's dived, bro. He's dived. It's a yellow card, if anything, to Doku. One back by Belgium in Egypt's third. It's gone for a corner. This is what I'm saying. Absolutely no creativity. Like literally, this will be seen as one of their, a big chance in it. Because they're just creating fuck all. When a team's only looking dangerous from set plays, that's always a worry to me. I know Arsenal won the league that kind of way last year, but it's horrible to watch, man. They look all out of ideas. Oh, Tielemans has absolutely nearly buried one from the edge of the box on a volley, on his left foot, on his weak foot as well. Decent effort. Very decent effort. Nice technique. That's beautiful technique. The fact that he's kept that low. See the way he struck it as well. He didn't strike over the ball. He's caught that sort of underneath, and he's kept it low. Lovely strike on his weak foot, man. Fair play. Doku, you've got to spin your man now, bro. De Bruyne, straight into the keeper's hands. Straight into the keeper's hands. That was your chance there, bro. You just had the free kick as well. This is what I'm saying. Belgium are just not hitting. They've hardly created fuck all, but when they have created, they're just not able to put it away. Like, you expect better from De Bruyne there. Like I say, father age waits for no man. The best of players become shit the older they get. And I'm not saying De Bruyne is shit right now, because he's not, but he's just nowhere near the player he was. Same as Mo Salah, same as the rest of them. Oh, look who's coming on. They're bringing on all fucking rubber toe, rubber boots. Corner to Belgium. They want to get the Lukaku on before this corner, if they're smart. But they are actually lacking that number 9 presence. Like I say, having Kellater in the number 9 position, it's not working. They haven't offered nothing. Egypt look relatively comfortable, and that could be a free kick and a yellow card. And I think he's had a yellow already, has he? That should be a yellow card, in my opinion. They're away again. Gone. Oh, it's deflected wide. Marmouche cut in from the left-hand side. He's tried to wrap one. It's been deflected. It's gone wide. But good break again from Egypt. Like, this is the stuff that we're just not seeing from Belgium. I think it's a lot to do with how Egypt are defending. To be fair, they're working very hard getting bodies back behind the ball, and they're set up in a very good way. Their shape is good. Interesting to see Mo playing in the 10 as well. I think he's probably more suited to number 10 right now, because he hasn't got the pace anymore. The right-hand side, he can't really beat a man anymore. But he can still turn up and finish. He can still slot people through as well. Tielemans. I've always been a fan of Tielemans, you know. I wanted us to sign him years ago. I think he would have been a great servant for Liverpool as well. I don't know how old he is now. What is he? He must be like 27 or something like that. Here he comes, the big man. He's been getting a lot of stick lately as well, Lukaku. And his finishing is terrible at times. Especially in World Cups. We've seen it in recent World Cups. Do you know what I mean? Previous World Cups. His finishing has been absolutely shocking. It's cost him in tournaments before. But this is his last dance at a World Cup, man. You never know. Could be his time to shine. Lukaku scores. Belgium 1, Egypt 1. He's only been on the pitch 3 fucking seconds. Lukaku, I said it could be his time to shine. He's fucking shining like a diamond right now. He's been on the pitch 3 seconds. Kevin De Bruyne's put one in the box. He just slid it in. Go on, brother. Fair play. You get me? Fair play. What is this? Your 5th World Cup or something, blood? You get me? He must have scored at like 4 or 5 World Cups or something. Nice pass. They've been missing this sort of stuff. It wasn't De Bruyne either. Who was it? Meunier with the ball. And look who's there. Big Lukaku. Did he even get a toe on it, or is it an own goal? That's how mad it is. I don't even think he got a toe on it, bro. Old rubber boots didn't even get a fucking toe on it. Interesting. Makes a game of it. Right. He scored that right on a hydration break as well. He's literally come on the pitch for 3 seconds, banged the goal, and then gone for a hydration break. Fair play, son. You'll be starting the next game. I bet you my man's starting the next game because they've been shit. They've hardly created fuck all. Kedater has been non-existent. Lukaku comes on the pitch for 3 seconds and scores a fucking goal. Like, fair play, man. Like I say, he's been fucking mocked for his finishing and his ability and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I'll call him rubber boots or rubber toe because of his touch, man. But fucking big him up same way. Like I said, what's this? His 4th World Cup, 5th World Cup. How many World Cups has Lukaku played at? Four. This is his 4th World Cup. And I think he scored at every single one of them. Do you know what I mean? So people can say what they want to say about him, but he'll go down as a Belgian legend. The big man. Fair play to him. Right, I'm going for a smoke while they're having this hydration break. Soon come. Right, we're back. Final 20 minutes. Belgium 1, Egypt 1. Let's see who can win this game. I don't know. I think the tide could shift a little bit now. I'll be real. Just the fact of Lukaku's presence and how it helps the shape of the team. I think Belgium could be a lot more fucking dangerous now. He'll occupy the two defenders, so give more space for the wingers. If they stretch wide, put Lukaku through the middle, they've got the option to play the long ball up to Lukaku, or they can isolate either winger. They've got De Bruyne in the 10 as well to pull the strings. But like I say, Egypt, they play well, man. They've defended well as well. That goal, it was nothing to do with bad defending, do you know what I mean? Whether it come off the defender or not. It's just a good ball into the box and Lukaku doing what strikers should do. That's what they've been missing. Great play. Great play. Who was that striding through the middle? Trossard on the right-hand side. That was McKaylee striding through the middle of the park. Great play. Lovely little back heel. Meunier. Oh. Nice little chance created. Good back heel by Trossard. Meunier's run onto it, hit it with his left foot, but it's a team effort. Should have really passed that to Lukaku there, to be fair. But yeah, Belgium are looking more likely now. Since, like I said, since Lukaku's come on, it's changed the shape and the dynamics of the game. The game's completely changed. Belgium look more in control. They look at more of a threat. Up until him coming on, I thought Egypt were the better team. They looked in control of this game. I'll be honest, they looked more likely to score as well. Soft free kick again. He's won the ball there. I'm telling you, they're making football less physical and physical year by fucking year. Salah pushing, he's pressing. Love to see it. I would actually love to see Salah get the winner. Belgium would change the shape as well, I think. With Lukaku coming on, I think that's what's helped. Egypt making a double change. Zico coming off. Mo Salah coming off as well for Egypt on his birthday. Surprising that. Yeah, surprised at that one. Especially in a game like this where it's on the knife edge. You know what I mean? It's 1-1. Zizo and Hamza. Oh, this Hamza Adel Karam or Kareem. Sorry, forgive me. Abdel Kareem. Is that his name? Is this the kid that plays for Barcelona, the young kid? Let me check this out. If I'm correct, that's the kid that plays for Barcelona. He's like 17 or 18 or some shit. We'll soon see. Where is he? Abdel Kareem. View profile. 18 years old. Yeah. This is the kid. He looks like a... Do you know what kind of vibes he gives me? Diego Costa. Remember the striker? Played for Atletico Madrid and Chelsea. Is it the same kid? Is it him? It's got to be him, surely. If anyone can confirm that, let me know. I'm sure this kid was at Barcelona. Barcelona just signed him. I thought they had him on loan. And then they had the option to buy. I think they signed him for something stupid. Like 2 mil or some shit. He's meant to be a big talent. I've seen some highlights of him. He looks like a goal scorer. You know what I mean? That type, Diego Costa type of player. Old school number 9, physical. Good in the air and shit. Anyway, Stoku on the left-hand side. Belgium are looking more likely now. Ball into Trossard. Lukaku, edge of the box, great block. Egypt have defended very, very well, man. Their whole setup, their shape, the way they're working hard. Say hello in the chat if you're in here. Do you know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts on the game, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for the World Cup, any football questions or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Throw it in the chat. Wasteful from Tielemans. He's had a good game though, to be fair. Always rated him as midfielder, Tielemans. He's not elite level, but he's do you know what I mean? He's a very, very good player. Yeah, I think Belgium are looking more likely, to be honest. As I say that, Egypt on the counter. Could this Abdel Kareem get his first goal at a World Cup? I thought they would have dropped Marmouche back into the 10, put that kid up front. I don't know, are they playing 2 up front right now? Surprised they took Salah off as well, man. It's not a good look for Salah being taken off by Egypt. Well, one back by Lukaku. Oh, great challenge. Great challenge. Who was that? So I'm saying Egypt have worked like dogs the whole game. Yeah, the game has been a bit meh, but I've been half impressed with Egypt, to be honest. Expected more from Belgium, but like I say, some of these smaller nations, they're impressing me, bro. The level of them, do you know what I mean? And a lot of it is to do with, you know, simple things, like I said, how they're set up, how they're positional players, how they're working off the ball, how they're pressing, how they're running for each other, supporting attacks and shit like that. Like, there looks like a golfing effort between a lot of teams. Like, some of the smaller teams are just working harder. and putting in more effort than fucking some of the bigger teams. It's like the bigger teams are not taking it serious. But here's Doku down the left-hand side. He's been chopped down by the right back, who's going to get booked, I'd imagine. But yeah, since Lukaku's come on and the little change of shape from Belgium, they've looked a lot better, I'll be honest. They haven't looked great, but they've looked a lot better. First half and first 60 minutes, they were absolutely shit, in my opinion. Saudi Uruguay after this. I'll be watching that one in peace. Gonna have something to eat. Bit of fat one and watch that. I'll be on Darwin Núñez watch. Apparently he's coming back to Liverpool, which I'm pleased about. So we'll see if he has a good game today. Hopefully he gets a goal or two. Was very impressed with Isaac yesterday. He looked sharp as a razor. Quick, energetic. Covered a lot of ground. De Bruyne, ball into the box. Punched away by the keeper. Tielemans back into the box. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. What a save. McKaylee's got on the end of it. Tielemans ball into the box. McKaylee header. The keeper saved it. And now Egypt are on the break. Love to see this kind of football. Well done, Ngoy. Stepped down and won it back. End-to-end stuff at the minute. Doku intercepted. Got to get men into the box and just put that into the box, boys. Is that a corner? Did the keeper tip that over the bar? Courtois. That's a cheap corner, man. I thought he would have known if that's going. Like, he should know. A keeper of his level should know. Is that going over the bar? It's going over the bar, mate. You could have left that. Giving away a cheap corner. But yeah, great save at the other end from Egypt's keeper. Great save from the McKaylee header. That was their chance. Belgium could have won the game there. Edge of the box. Is that Marmoush? Oh my days. Blocked. I feel that's the best ticket for Belgium at the moment. It's get men into the box and just put crosses into the box. Sorry, not for Belgium, for Egypt. They have that Abdel Karim and Marmoush. Get both of them in the box and get balls into them. Overlap down the right-hand side. Ball into the box, cut out by Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, no, it's not Kevin De Bruyne. Sorry. But yeah, it's actually livened up a bit. Do you know what I mean? Belgium had a few chances there, and now fucking Egypt are on the ascent. Had a bit of back and forth there, end-to-end stuff for a few minutes. Wasted by Egypt. Up to Lukaku. See, that's what he offers, the hold-up play. Little chest down, give and go. And now Belgium on the attack. That's what they were missing all game. Kellatere up front was just non-existent. He's not a striker, to be fair. He's a good player, but he's not a striker. Who's this coming on for Belgium? Oh, it's Pardo. They're taking off De Bruyne. Fucking surprised at that. And Doku. Swear down they're taking off De Bruyne and Doku. Egypt took off Mo Salah and Belgium took off De Bruyne and fucking Doku. Madness. But Pardo's time to shine, man. A lot of people raving about this kid. Plays at Lille. Tricky winger / number 10. Got a goal in him. So we'll see. Ngoy, you can't. Ngoy, look at this. This is Abdel Karim. See how he just won that? I told you he's a physical striker like Diego, not Diego Jota, God bless him. Fucking hell, my mind's gone blank. What's the guy's name? The fucking Brazilian guy that used to play for Atletico Madrid and Chelsea, striker. Diego Costa, that's his name. This Abdel Karim, similar kind of mold to that. He's only 18 years old. So look at the size of him. Some of these 18-year-olds, like Buwadi as well. Buwadi looks like he's about 6'2", built like a brick shithouse at 18. Bouncing man off the ball in the World Cup at 18. Lukaku does what he does best. Great ball into the box, and he right on his nut, and he's fucking put it over the bar. Who was that with the ball? Great ball into the box. Actually put it right on a plate for him. And he's absolutely ballooned it over the bar. I feel Belgium should be winning, to be honest. That chance and the last chance as well. Like one of those chances has to go in. Do you know what I mean? But he's made a difference. Having him up top, just his presence, his physical threat, and the way they changed the shape when they brought him on, they look a lot better. Been a lot better this second half. First half, they were awful. Big up if you're in here, man. Say hello in the chat. Do you know what I mean? I see people, the numbers are going up and down, people come in and out. If you're in here, you can hear me. Say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you think of this game, who you fancy for the World Cup, all of that jazz. You know what I mean? Let's have a conversation. I haven't got a clue who these two guys are coming on for Egypt. But yeah, 2 minutes of normal time left. And I might as well update the scoreboard, as I forgot to do that. Wallop, there you go. Egypt away down the right-hand side. Oh, lovely little cutback, ref. Oh, I thought there might have been a question to be asked there, but the ref just waved that away. Second half's been a lot better than the first, man. First half was pretty awful. Good goal by Egypt, but this Belgium will come back into this well. They should really be up. The De Bruyne chance, the Lukaku header a minute ago. De Bruyne had a go from a free kick out on the edge of the box. So in terms of chances, they've shaded it. And most of that was in the second half. They were terrible first half. Egypt down the right-hand side again. Little jerk back. Ball into the box, blocked. Tielemans winning headers in his own box. Oh! Belgium living life dangerously there. What the fuck were they doing at the back? Lukaku again, I swear to God. That simple stuff there, just holding up the ball. Great little header by Pardo as well. Unlucky. But when Lukaku does that, just takes it down with his chest, gives it, and then runs forward. Like it just puts them on the front foot, opens up an attack. They didn't have that presence with Kellatere up front. And I know Lukaku is past his best, and I know he fucking misses chances left, right, and centre. But I feel like they need him, bro. They haven't got any other fucking strikers. I feel like they need him playing up top for them to have their best World Cup. Be real. Great challenge, man. Egypt have worked like dogs. Every second ball, they've been there. They've won it. Put it in the box, man. Put it in, bro. You're trying to dubs, man. Put the fucking ball in the box. Five minutes of added time. Oh. Egypt again, cleaning up, bro. 50-50s, second balls, jewels, cleaning up. And like I said earlier, I'll keep repeating it. Just applying yourself correctly, putting the right fucking effort in and having a little bit of fucking fight about you. Playing the game like you actually fucking care. And it means something to you. Belgium on the edge of the box, Lukaku. Yeah, not the best of games, but I feel Egypt done themselves proud to a certain extent. Belgium can feel disappointed, especially with the first half. They've been a little bit better second half, but mainly after they made the substitution and brought Lukaku on. Changed the shape. Since then, they've been a lot better. So I think he'll start the next game. And I think it does make them a better team. Even as bad as he can be, like I said. Was he given the first goal? I didn't even check. It didn't show for me. Now it was given, it was a no goal. That's what I mean. He didn't even get his toe on it. But his presence, just being there, causes that kind of shit. And they haven't got no one better than him. I think he's literally the only striker in the squad. That's why they're playing Kelleter in the striker role. But I genuinely think the best Belgium team out of that squad has Lukaku in it, just because of his presence and the shape it gives the team. Ball into the box, spoon over the bar, or toe poked over the bar. By McKaylee. McKaylee's had a header as well. I forgot about that chance. McKaylee's header, great save by the goalkeeper. So, yeah, I feel Belgium should have won this game, man. They should have won this game. But like I say, Egypt have done themselves proud. I think for the level they're at, they can't really expect much more than what they showed today, but they applied themselves well. Plenty of effort, plenty of pressing, plenty of tackling, winning duels and second balls and 50-50s and shit like that. They've defended well. So, yeah, I feel Egypt could probably be a little bit not proud of themselves, but satisfied. Whereas Belgium will feel let down, especially in the first half. It was terrible. There we go. The 5 minutes is up. It's looking like the ref's going to blow the whistle any minute. Big up to anyone that came through the stream. I don't know who's in there now, but yeah, final whistle was gone. Belgium won, Egypt won. Poor game, to be honest, but big up everyone that come through, man. Enjoy the rest of the games. That's me done for today in terms of watch-alongs. Just the one for today. Got to catch up on some fucking sleep, man. All these late night games been getting to me, but enjoy the rest of the games, man. Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Should be a Uruguay win. I'll be doing a Darwin Núñez watch on that one. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope he plays well. He's meant to be coming back to Liverpool. So, yeah, Iran, New Zealand as well. Don't fancy staying up for that. Fuck that. But yeah, big up anyone that come through. Do you know what I mean? I'll be here doing 56 watch-alongs throughout the World Cup, so I'll be back tomorrow. What's the game I'm doing tomorrow? The game I'm doing tomorrow is... Where are we? 16th, France against Senegal. That's the game of the day, innit? So I'll be doing that at 8 o'clock. Come through. Like I say, I'll be doing at least one game every day, if not two some days. So, yeah. Kojo, big yourself up, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through. Shoot me a follow if you haven't done, bro. And like I say, I'm doing watch-alongs every day through the World Cup. So I want to try and build up a little community and we can have, you know what I mean, some banter and some chat as the game's going on. So appreciate you coming through, my bro. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the other games, innit? I'm going to be watching the Uruguay game, hoping Darwin Núñez has a good game. So, yeah. Anyone that come through, bless up. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you, Kojo. Yeah, much love, my bro. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll be back tomorrow for the France Senegal game. So if you're watching it, tap in with me, my bro. All the best.